bat. It's crazy. And there's a lot of Babar fans out there. I said to the boys, I said, I wouldn't like to be in his shoes when you come out 50-50. When you looked around, there's a lot of yellow shirts. It's not only get fans everywhere, but hopefully it's not more red.
You are quite a hard-hitting sort of batter, and Saif Farhan is one of the talent Islamabad United has just included him. Tell us something about it, your impression about Saif Farhan.
Yeah, I just want to apologise. I think you all want to speak to Farhan today after that 100, and unfortunately you did me. So, he's been exceptional. I think even in the T20 Cup beforehand, I think he scored 3 or 4 hundreds, and he's just brought that into Islamabad camp too. I think he had a little point to prove because he wasn't picked up in the draft initially. Don't ask me why, because I thought he was even played well for Columbus last year. But yeah, he's worked incredibly hard. I even noticed that, in the camp that he was batting for a long period of time, and he just wants to get better. Keeps asking questions, so very pleased that he got 100 today.
Hi. 2 win, defending champions, big victories, and the net trend that you guys are on top of the points table. Perfect start you were looking for?
Yeah, I think obviously whenever you holding the trophy and the holders, people try and hunt you down, and now it's just start with 2 home games. We've got another one coming up in a couple of days, but last year was last year. This year is a new year. We've got a new squad. Obviously, a few guys still here from last year, but a new squad. So we want to try and make some memories with this squad rather than worry about what happened last year. And we've had 2 really good starts. And yeah, just excited about the challenge ahead of us. We've obviously got Meltown in a couple of days who've been playing some good cricket as well. So yeah, perfect start for us, but we won't get carried away. We'll have a day off tomorrow and do our scouting on Meltown and hopefully come away with another one.
Colin Munro here. Shadab actually skipped his batting number. Any comments on that? What actually went wrong?
No, nothing wrong. I think he's just a leader that read the situation and allowed Jason Holder to go in. Probably a slightly bigger hitter, and then cautious as well at the death. That's what they're in that lower order for. Shaddy's very versatile. Whenever we need him to come in at number 4, and he's come in and done a great job over the last 5 or 6 years. And then when you look at him, it's not just about him. He looks after the team, and it takes I think a really good leader to actually assess those conditions and say, listen, send the guys in that can hit from ball 1, and not saying that he can't. But Shaddy's he's a proper batter. I don't think he gets looked at that when he's in Pakistan. People see him as a bowler that can bat a little bit, whereas as a genuine all-rounder that can bat at number 4. And I've been saying it for many years that he should be batting a little bit higher for Pakistan when he gets that chance.
Hello Colin, Babar Babar from Pickwick. 2 out of 2 congratulations for these 2 home victories. What your reading has been about the conditions this season, especially when you guys batted first and still defended the total? Usually we see chasing is easy here. And secondly, how would you reflect about the Pindi crowd? It was jam-packed at your home ground.
Yeah, number 1, the conditions slightly drier this year than usual. I don't think by any means today was a 240 wicket. I thought maybe 180, 185, 190, but when someone like Farhan comes out and does what he does, it just allows you to go out there and play with freedom at the death. And Walsh is coming in hitting 18 or 6. Jason, Selman, even that little cameo from Azam, just everybody just chipping in at the right time. The wicket's been a little bit slower than usual. When you bowl nice tight lines, back of the length, top of the stumps, it's very hard to score. As soon as there's width, you can throw your hands at, or a little bit short, then it sort of sits in the wicket a little bit. So I think in the past it's been a lot of dew, especially that time of the year, whereas the last couple of games we played out here, the dew hasn't really come in. So I think that's why we actually batted first today, because the dew didn't come in, and if we could put a big score on the board, it just puts them under pressure. And the Pindi crowd's always good. A lot of Babar fans out there. I said to the boys, I said, I wouldn't like to be in his shoes when you come out and bat. It's crazy, and you get nervous for the guy who's facing his first ball. So. The crowd was amazing. I think it was pretty much 50-50 when you looked around. There's a lot of yellow shirts. It's not only get fans everywhere, but hopefully there's a bit more red in the crowd when you play Meltown.
Yes, last question. Yes. Munro from PTD Sports. Today, Young Sam also made the basis debut for Sabah United as a young veteran. It's a very high-rated player. So, how you see him as a young emerging player making his debut in the Babar Babar Babar?
Yeah, he's a young shadow Khan, isn't he, really? Come from Hindi as well, so yeah, it's just, when we've got guys like mine, which is out, who's obviously been the 4-day player of the year, and then you can, read the conditions a little bit slower, so we left him out today and bringing the leg spinner. I thought Shaggy used it really well, got him into the game when there was not a lot of pressure, so, obviously got a wicket, which is really good. But yeah, very talented player, really good fielder, and yeah, he can strike the ball a long way when he's batting, so it's a very bright prospect for us, hopefully moving forward.
Okay, thank you so much.